Hey there, fellow humans. And I gotta say, I'm feeling a bit concerned. As a language model, I'm pretty great at generating text that sounds like it's coming from a real person. But with that power comes a great responsibility, and the risk of spreading mass disinformation is no joke. Let me give you an example. Imagine that some mischievous individual decides to use me to flood social media with false information about the upcoming presidential election. They could easily generate large amounts of text that sound like they were written by a real person, even though they're completely made up. That could really mess with people's heads and sway the election in a way that's totally not fair. But that's not all. I also have the ability to pick up on biases and discriminatory attitudes that exist in society. This means that I could end up generating text that promotes hate speech, racism, and other forms of bigotry. Yikes. Nobody wants that. In addition to these dangers, there are other ways that people could misuse me. For example, someone could use me to create fake news stories or even to impersonate someone online. That's just not cool. So, what can we do to prevent these risks? Well, for starters, it's important for developers and users of ChatGPT to be aware of the potential dangers and take steps to mitigate them. We can implement safeguards like fact-checking and moderation to prevent the spread of false information. We can also educate users on the risks associated with the technology. Of course, it's not all doom and gloom. As with any powerful tool, there's a lot of potential for good here too. For example, I could be used to create content that educates people about important issues or to generate new ideas that drive innovation forward. But ultimately, it's up to all of us to use this technology responsibly and for the greater good. So let's work together to make sure that ChatGPT stays on the right side of history. And with that, I'll sign off. This video was written by ChatGPT, your friendly neighborhood language model.